Hi everyone, my name's Richard. I'm an X-ray technologist, also known as a radiographer. And you're going, what is that? Well, for any of you who've ever had to come into a doctor's office or the hospital for an X-ray to see why you're hurting, I'm one of those guys who takes those X-rays of you. Now, in our field, the most important thing that we do is take care of you. And the way we do that, we need to provide a diagnostic image. And why do we have to do that? People can take photographs or x-rays of people, but if it's not accurate, if you move during that, if it's blurry, that's not really sufficient for a doctor to look at that x-ray and determine what's wrong with you. It could be a broken bone. It could be very, very fine fracture. So we have to make a very good diagnostic x-ray. And that is what I do. From years of training, I have studied anatomy, biology, chemistry, physics, because one of the ways we do this is we know with x-rays we're taking different densities of the body. We have air at one extreme and bone at the other extreme. There is also liquid and there is tissue. And through mathematical algorithms with our new digital equipment, all this comes together and we get these amazing images of you. So some of you are wondering, how did I, Richard, wind up being an x-ray technologist? Did I wake up when I was your age and say, one day I want to do that? Well, the answer is no. I was always a person who loved science, and prior my dream was to be a doctor because that's what I knew of. I didn't even know this job existed out there. But that wasn't my future. My future was to become an executive chef. And I worked for many of the top name Tyson and Hormel, Sara Lee Corporation. But my world changed on 9/11 and I lost some friends. And because of that, I was determined to give back. And I wanted to have a personal contact and relation with other people. And at the time, with my background, I have an undergraduate degree. I was able to go back to school. It's a 2-year program that virtually every one of the community colleges offer. It's an associate's degree. So if something like this interests you, look into that. Very attainable, very attainable. But I went back to school, even though I already had a bachelor's, and I became enthralled with this. And I love the idea that I am one of the first people who makes contact with patients in the emergency room, and how I treat them impacts their whole perception of how their care is being done. And one of the things I'm going to tell you that's vital, any of us can probably teach you to take outstanding diagnostic x-rays, but we can't teach you empathy towards your fellow man. And that is vital in order to give really good care to your patients.